The official FIFA World Cup 2022 betting tips and predictions. All the 48 matches of the group stages are available within this video. And what makes it even interesting is that all the combined odds of all these games total up to 310,996 odds. I know it's funny, that number is ridiculous, but it doesn't mean that we cannot give it an attempt. Personally, I've placed my bet, and if all the bets sail through, I will be walking away with 6 million Kenyan shillings. Yeah, anyway, that is what I'm saying. So within this video, I've also gone ahead and split it later on to nine odds that I think are the best predictions, because somebody mentioned earlier on that after providing the betting tips for all the games, I should at least pick the safest 9 or the safest 9 odds or the safest 10 odds. And within this video, there's also a section whereby I'm providing you the 10 best odds to go with for the World Cup group stages. So my friend, it's going to be an amazing video. If it is the first time you're coming across my channel, if you're the first time you're coming across the Must Better Betting Tips, then I can only tell you one thing. Click that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and let us ride. Don't forget to give me a like, because my friend, I spent hours and hours of time to compile this video and even to edit it. Remember, there are 48 betting tips for all the games within the group stages of the World Cup. Betting tips and predictions. I've tried to make them the safest, so they are a combination of variation of different markets. Let us start with the first game, Qatar vs Ecuador. Playing on 20th November 2022, that is going to be the game that is opening the World Cup. I think that I'm betting on Ecuador to win or a draw to occur at an odd of 1.365. That is game number 1. Game number 2, we have England vs Iran, playing on November 21st in Group B, whereby we are betting on England to win at least 1/2 with an odd of 1.23. And then game number 3, we have Senegal vs Netherlands, whereby we are betting on Netherlands to win at an odd of 1.64. It is playing on November 21st, I think I've said that. And then game number 4 is United States vs Wales, whereby we are betting on Wales to win or a draw to occur at an odd of 1.51. It is playing on November 21st too. And then game number 5 is the game between Argentina vs Saudi Arabia, whereby we are betting on Argentina to win. The odd is 1.192. It is playing on November 22nd. And then we have Denmark vs Tunisia. We are betting on Denmark to score over 0.5 goals in this match. The odd is 1.15. And then game number 6 or game number 7, we have Mexico vs Poland, Mexico vs Poland, whereby we are betting on under 3.5 goals at an odd of 1.118. Bro, help me with a pen. Sadi a pen apple. I need to take these stuffs because I see that the numbers are too much. Yeah, so we are proceeding with the betting predictions. Yeah. So far I've given you 8 betting tips. Now we are proceeding to the next one. No, I've given you 7. So I'll now be marking them to ensure that I don't get confused. So the 8th game is France vs Australia, whereby we are betting on France to win with an odd of 1.125. And then we have Morocco vs Croatia, whereby we are betting on Croatia to score over 0.5 goals at an odd of 1.24. And then we have Germany vs Japan. In Germany vs Japan, we are betting on over 1.5 goals to be scored. The odd is 1.24. Then game number 11, Spain vs Costa Rica. We bet on Spain to win at full time at an odd of 1.15. And then game number 12, we have Belgium vs Canada, whereby we are betting on Belgium to win or Belgium or Canada to win. That is a double chance of 1 or 2 win at an odd of 1.21. Game number 13, we have Switzerland vs Cameroon. We are betting on the game to end in over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.44. And then we have Uruguay vs South Korea, whereby we are betting on Uruguay to win or a draw to occur at an odd of 1.192. And then we have Portugal vs Ghana, whereby we bet on Portugal to win at an odd of 1.14. So until this particular moment, I know the games have been 15 in total. You need to ensure that you have clicked the like button immediately. and also click the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Remember, these games are going to be valid until the December 2nd, 2022. This video is valid until December 2nd, 2022 because I've also ensured that I've included timestamps so that you can get the games. If it is November 21st that you want their World Cup predictions, there's going to be a timestamp indicating immediately whereby you can get all those particular games. So I took time, as I told you. So the best thing that you can do at this particular moment is to ensure that you appreciate me. And the way you can appreciate me is by liking and commenting below your thoughts on the prediction so that other football bettors, other World Cup fans can also come across this video. Let us proceed. Game number 16, we have Brazil, whereby we are betting on Brazil to win at an odd of 1.43. And then we have Wales vs Iran. Wales vs Iran, we are betting on Wales to win or a draw to occur at an odd of 1.32. And then we have Qatar vs Senegal, whereby we are betting on Senegal to score over 0.5 goals in this particular match. The odd is 1.27. And then we have Netherlands vs Ecuador as our 19th game, whereby we are betting on Netherlands to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.14. And then we have England vs United States or USA. We are betting on England to score over 0.5 goals. The odd is 1.15. And then we have Tunisia vs Australia, whereby we are betting on second half, the number of goals to be scored in second half to be more than 0. Basically, we are betting on over 0.5 goals to be scored in second half at an odd of 1.34. Then we have Poland vs Saudi Arabia. In the Poland vs Saudi Arabia game, we are betting on Poland to win or a draw to occur at an odd of 1.16. And then we have France vs Denmark, whereby we are betting on total number of goals to be over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.38. And then we have Argentina vs Mexico. Argentina vs Mexico, we are betting on Argentina to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.148. And then we have Japan vs Costa Rica, whereby we are betting on Japan to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.19. Then we have Belgium vs Morocco as the 26th game. On the Belgium vs Morocco game, we are betting on Belgium to win at full time. The odd is 1.56. And then we have Croatia vs Canada. In the game between Croatia vs Canada, we are betting on Croatia to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.21. Spain vs Germany is the 28th game, and we are betting on Germany to score over 0.5 goals at an odd of 1.31. Then we have Cameroon vs Serbia, whereby we are betting on Serbia to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.20. Then we have South Korea vs Ghana, whereby we are betting on over 1.5 goals to be scored, and the odd is 1.49. And then we have Brazil vs Switzerland. In the Brazil vs Switzerland game, we are betting on Brazil to win at full time at an odd of 1.49. If you have noticed and realized until this particular moment, I've been giving Brazil a direct win. I don't see anywhere I've double chanced Brazil or even I've doubted Brazil. Actually, all the two games that Brazil is playing, that is in game week 1 and game week 2, I see them, they're going to be winning easily. And that being said, you must know that by now I am a Brazil fan, and I don't know. Let me know the team that you are supporting in the comment section. Drop the team that you think is going to be winning the World Cup, or drop the team that you're actually backing. You can back Argentina, France, because I think those are some of the favorites that we have. Brazil, France, Argentina. Let me know in the comment section which team you are supporting. And then we have Portugal as Uruguay. Portugal vs Uruguay. We are betting on Uruguay to score over 0. Sorry for that. Portugal vs Uruguay. We are betting on second half, the number of goals scored to be more than 0. That is second half, total goals to be over 0.5. The odd is 1.285. The number 33 game, we have Netherlands vs Ecuador. In the Netherlands vs Ecuador game, we are betting on Netherlands to win at full time at an odd of 1.29. Sorry. That game is Netherlands vs Qatar, not Netherlands vs Ecuador. Netherlands vs Qatar, we are betting on Netherlands to win at an odd of 1.29. I think this is one of the games that Netherlands is going to be having it very simply. It's going to be an easier win for them. And then we have Ecuador vs Senegal as the 34th game. We are betting on Ecuador to win or Senegal to win, the odd is 1.38. Then we have Iran vs United States or the USA, whereby we are betting on USA to win or a draw to occur, the odd is 1.28. Then we have Wales vs England, whereby we are betting on England to win or a draw to occur, the odd is 1.10. And then we have Tunisia vs France, whereby we are betting on France to win at an odd of 1.33. Then we have Australia vs Denmark, whereby we are betting on Denmark to win at an odd of 1.57. Then we have Saudi Arabia vs Mexico or Mexico. We are betting on over 1.5 goals, the odd is 1.33. And then we have Poland vs Argentina, whereby we are betting on Argentina to win at an odd of 1.69. I really expect Argentina to come through in this one and win. If they don't win it, then it's going to be quite unfortunate. Then we have Canada vs Morocco. We are betting on Morocco. No, we are betting on second half, the number of goals scored in the match to be over 0.5. Second half, over 0.5 goals to be scored in the match. The odd is 1.30. Then we have Croatia vs Belgium, whereby we are betting on over 1.5 goals to be scored in the match. The odd is 1.15. Wow. Then we have Costa Rica vs Germany as the 43rd game, whereby we are betting on Germany to win. The odd is 1.31. And then we have Japan vs Spain. We are betting on over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.23. Wow, good. And then we have South Korea vs Portugal, whereby we are betting on Portugal to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.13. Then the 46th game is Ghana vs Uruguay, whereby we are betting on Uruguay to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.20. Then we have Cameroon vs Brazil. As always, Brazil to walk through with an easy win. The odd is 1.28. And finally, before that, let me know. I'm not betting on Brazil just because I'm a Brazil fan. Actually, I've gone through the statistics, team information, and the valid stuff needed to come up with the betting predictions. So I'm predicting Brazil to win all these matches based on facts, not just because I'm a fan. So please don't misinterpret the two. Finally, the last game is Serbia vs Switzerland. We are betting on Switzerland to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.45. Those are the 48 games of the group stages. Total odds, as I've told you, is 310,996 odds. So it's amazing. You can just go ahead, pick a few of them, because I've told you there were timestamps. You can just click, look at the video description. I've provided all the timestamps for all the games, so it's going to be easier for you. You can get them easily. So don't worry about that. And then now the 10 games or the simplified odd that I was talking about consists of 9 events. The odd is 9.70 and they are as follows too. I've also been able to place my bets on them, and I'm just loading it on my phone over here so that we can now look at them before we end the video. If you have not subscribed, ensure that you are subscribed, because this is where you need to be this World Cup period. More predictions will be rolling out each other day as we get over into the World Cup, and I know they are going to be fantastic and accurate. So ensure that you are tuned. So we have 10 events. No, we have 9 events. The total odd is 10.558. Basically, I'm using 1x bet. That is why you are seeing there's a rise of odds. After I placed the bet, they gave me an additional bonus because I placed a multi-bet. The first game is England vs Iran. That is the first game. We are betting on England to win at least one half. The odd is 1.23. The second game, Senegal vs Netherlands. We are betting on Netherlands to win. The odd is 1.64. We have Argentina vs Saudi Arabia. We are betting on Argentina to win. The odd is 1.192. We have Denmark vs Tunisia. We are betting on Denmark to score over 0.5 goals in the game. The odd is 1.15. Then we have Spain vs Costa Rica. We are betting on Spain to win. The odd is 1.15. Portugal vs Ghana. We are betting on Portugal to win. The odd is 1.144. Brazil vs Serbia. We are betting on Brazil to win. The odd is 1.43. England vs USA. We are betting on England to score over 0.5 goals in the match. The odd is 1.15. And finally, Netherlands vs Qatar. We bet on Netherlands to win at an odd of 1.29. Total odds combined give us an odd of 9.70. So in case you're using 1xbet, you are lucky because I've gone ahead and given you the booking codes for all the games. Let us start with the booking codes for the 10 odds. The booking code for the 10 odds is L45VU. And the booking code for the 48 games on 1xBet is AZ3VU. As I've told you, these are predictions. Some of them will win, some of them will lose. But if you go ahead and take your time and pick a few, then you're going to be winning something. As always, remember it's just a prediction and I can't be 100% right. Though I tried to ensure that my analysis was 100% correct, but I can't control what the results are going to be at the end of the day. So please ensure that you stake only what you can afford to let lose. Remember, it's the World Cup. You need to have fun, by the way. So don't put a lot of, don't bet with your emotions. Just bet professionally. You understand what I'm saying? And with that being said, ensure that you're joining our Telegram channel at The Real Must Better, because this is on the Telegram channel. I will be posting live bets, live events during the World Cup period. I'm going to be posting a lot more information on the Telegram channel. And you'll also get an opportunity to interact with other members of the Real Must Better community, and you'll get to know what their views are on particular events. So if you have not joined, go to Telegram at Real Must Better. That is our Telegram community for the Must Better betting tips community. With that being said, I think I'm done with the video. Remember to like the video, share it, and let me see you in the next videos. So until next time, I say adios. Goodbye.